that one of my wonderful friends? Hi. So, long story short, yeah, we stream. Um, I have no idea why OBS has decided it refuses to share any desktop audio. Um, so I have a little bit of music going on, but unfortunately I can't share it at the moment. I know, it's like I have the stream pulled up on my phone. Oh my goodness, Finesse is here. Hi. I'm probably just gonna be doing, I guess, like requests and a bunch of sketches today, because I don't have anything big planned. I was like, oh, well, maybe I'll have an idea by tomorrow. I did not. Also, if I could get my audio to work, I guess we could always have a group call if people were interested in that. Um, but that will be something for the future. So, how have you all been today? I've had a pretty uneventful day so far, besides OBS not working. Oh wow, is Friday here? Hi, Friday. Let's see. I haven't streamed in, oh my god, over a year. So I'm trying to remember how everything. You guys seem a little delayed, but I think that's probably fine. Okay. So this is a Discord friends character. Their name is Ren, and this is their OC Kikyo. I don't know a lot about their characters. I'm sure if either them or Z was here, though, they would love to tell me more about them. I always think that their art style is really cute because they love to make hair really fluffy. was gonna say, and I don't know how long I'm gonna take on each one, but if any of my good friends would like to send me a character, particularly over Discord or just a request in general for whoever for me to draw next. It almost feels a little weird to me that it's like 4 p.m., especially since I kind of wanted to start earlier. But you know, that definitely happens. Oh, that's true, I do have that. I also didn't know that there were art challenges for February. I guess there's two larger ones that people I follow are currently doing. One is for drawing a bunch of like fungus, and then another one is like large cats. And I think that's neat. They're not ones that I would do, but they look fun, and I like seeing people's designs for them. Let's see, I'm probably gonna go through and do what I used to do, where I sketch a bunch, and then, depending on how tired I am, I color them afterwards. Let's see, and we're just gonna go ahead and I did start on request stuff. Just on a different file. So we're gonna go ahead and steal that. My cat Seraph is covering up my phone, which I was trying to use to read chat. Yeah, I sketched out Mr. Carcat Homestuck, which I don't know. I haven't thought about Homestuck in a very long time, in like a very, very long time. Friday, if you didn't think about Homestuck every day, I would be surprised. And you know, you could think about Homestuck even more every day if you finish your art trait. And let me let me give you that character. Yeah, I know. I bet you thought that you could get away from this conversation from yesterday, but no, we're still here. For I guess context too is a while ago I was going through my old DeviantArt, which is always a fun time. Um, and I found a very old Homestuck OC, and we were talking about old art, and Friday really likes Homestuck. They still actively draw stuff for it. And I was like, "Do you want this?" They're like, "Yes." And so they're going to draw me a picture for the design, but they're really busy. So now I just tease and bug them about it because they won't let me draw them any art or do any requests until they're done. And I like drawing art for my friends, so. Also, thank you. I have never drawn Carcat before. No, Friday, I'll let it go. I won't tease you after you're done. I've been trying to think, and I don't remember who my favorite character was, or if I had one. I just know that Homestuck is one of those series that I binge read, and I feel like not a lot happens, but a lot definitely happened. And I never finished it, but I got either in the middle of Act 5 or somewhere in Act 6. But yeah, we're bringing him back. Mr. Grump himself. I'm happy he makes you happy. I've kind of grown to like drawing really grumpy faces. I, they're fun. You get to see their teeth and angry, angry little eyes. God, Friday, you'd probably yell at me, way back in the day when I was reading it. Um, because I wouldn't completely skip them, but I certainly would speed through like the interludes. And I remember mentioning that and being like, it's just like, silly like side character filler. And then my friends are like, no, you gotta read that. I'm like, I don't want to read that. I don't know who these hitmen and lonely gremlins are. I want to read about the angry trolls that bully each other. I don't even remember what a chatterlog is. I don't know. Oh God. That wait, no, the that's just the story. Chatterlogs is just that's like if you were like, "Oh yeah, I watched this movie, but I watched it on mute and I didn't turn on captions." Like I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I know. How do you do that? I mean, I don't know that. Yeah, looking at book covers. It's like, oh, that seems neat. I wonder what's that about. But like hours, I don't know. I guess you can. I was gonna say read Homestuck really fast if you do that, but I don't really think you're reading it at that point. You're kind of just looking at it really fast. Oh, that sounds fun. Do they like narrate it and like read the different characters' dialogue? Or is it just a lot of screen pausing? Okay, yeah, no, that sounds really fun. Yeah, I mean, I know that there was a split second where I was debating where, like, if I wanted to try to reread Homestuck and like a bunch of nostalgic stuff. But then I did remember that like you can't do any of the interactive portion of Homestuck, I guess, anymore. Like it's kind of just broken. So that sounds like a fun compromise for that. Oh, I have no idea. I mean, there's a good chance that Homestuck technically doesn't exist anymore. I don't know. Not binary color. Yeah, that's fair. Because, like, the first chunk is, like you said, it is really charming. And I know that you kind of just like characters being silly and doing stuff. And I guess once the trolls get introduced, things kind of get. They're still really silly, but they get really intense and kind of wild. I have a funny feeling I would also probably get that far, honestly. Like, just, I would get to the point where it's like, oh wow, the trolls are finally here. And then I'd be like, okay, I'm tired. I've read a good amount. I'm done. It's like from here on out, things get too complicated, and I don't know. Yeah, it's really long. Because I think when I read it, I tried to marathon it, and I mean, I still technically gave up, so. I'm gonna put Karkat in the corner. Right. And I think another request I got was Yuya, which I love and miss that little guy. I don't need reference for Yuya because I've literally drawn him 100 times. Have you guys watched any more of Arc 5? I know you were kind of holding it off, I guess. Y'all should watch it. It's good. It's silly. It's a fundamental building block of my brain from high school. Trying to see what the other character requests I got were. Sneaky Finn asking for two. Which one would you rather have? God dang it. Um, well, Alhaitham is a beautiful man, and Shuichi is a nightmare gremlin of a boy. Big boy or little boy. One thing I don't think I did mention is that draw the worst little brother I can think of. The he's gonna get a little hat shaped like a flower. Um, I don't know if you want me to draw the first little brother I can think of. I had to make sure that's what you said. Um, oh, but ever since my beautiful, adorable, lovely baby boy cat chewed through my tablet wire. No, that's a Scaramouche reference. Um, Even with the new wire, my tablet will randomly disconnect. So sometimes I just gotta fix it. Let's see, I do not remember what this gremlin boy looks like. Oh, I think he's worse than what I remember. Absolutely horrible. I know why you love him, but why do you love him? Oh wow, Ren's here. Hi, Ren. It's going pretty good. Mostly just doing little requests right now. Actually, since you're here, ba, 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 ba. Oh God, what folder is that? I was working on drawing your character earlier. Yeah. Also, hello, Monday. Good to see that you both are here. Here, let me hide Carcat. And let me finish this up since it's a rare Ren sighting. Oh, that's okay, Monday. I didn't ping anyone. I kind of just put it in advertisements. I don't know. I feel like whenever I see you, either in the Discord or just in general, it's like, wow, it's Ren's here. Monday, what build are you currently working on? I saw you working on a few things. Well, that's fun. Maybe if you guys share enough Minecraft screenshots, you'll convince me to buy the correct version to play with you guys. And then relearn how to play Minecraft. Honestly, I think I would be one of, well, maybe not one of the more annoying people to play with, but I literally haven't played in years. And I know the one time I did turn it on, after it updated a bunch of stuff, I was running around freaking out, just like staring at things because I didn't know what anything was. No, no. So what it is that Minecraft, I love it to death, but it is a little dumb where, because there's Windows, Java, and Bedrock. And if you have one, you can't play with people on the other. And since I have Windows and they play on Java, we literally can't play together. It's a really weird problem to have. I don't know why they decided to do that. I say I don't know what I would do on Minecraft, but I'm sure I would figure something out. I think especially if I played with you guys, because either I would help you guys get stuff, um, or do the opposite and try to get in your way as much as possible. Not on purpose, I think it would just happen. I mean, I'm sure I've mentioned it before, but I've played an ungodly amount of Minecraft in my youth. That is literally the only thing I played for years, on my Xbox. Ooh, Seraph? Can't see. So I'm sure I could figure it out, because I certainly figured out what to do before. My god. I think one of the funnier things if I did play with you guys as well is that, like, I would be like, oh, what is that? And you'd be like, it's part of the lore. And then I'd be like, oh god, I'm in the lore. I've gotta figure this out. Oh yeah, no, go have fun doing your thing for class. I don't really have anything to do today, so I might still be here. I think one of the bad things about talking is that I have to think too hard, and so it's making me draw slower. Yeah, Monday, I'd have to design something. I don't. That would be an entire other thing. I guess like that's part of the initiation is that I gotta go and make an entire character for Minecraft, which is fine. I love making characters, but I don't know. That feels like a lot of pressure from you guys. You guys have really fun Minecraft characters and way more fleshed out lore than I think I've ever had. I'd like to think that there is a timeline where I will finally make proper references for all of my characters, but I doubt that's going to happen. Because that's a lot of work, and I like tweaking what my characters look like. And then my style kind of shifts all the time. So making consistent refs is not easy for me. Yeah, I really like it when characters kind of grow and change. I think the only thing is that, like, I might have like a front view for a character, um, or they'll have, I don't know, they just shift a bit, and then I'll be like, oh, well, maybe I want to get art of this character, and then I'll look and it's like, oh, they don't actually have like a full, like even like a front view reference. I feel like you have to either be an incredibly spoiled OC or one that I was just really feeling the one day in order to get a reference. Yeah, and then we have friends like Z who makes full blown 2 to 3 angle refs for their 200 characters with fun facts, tidbits, color palettes, and notes. I don't really know how they do it, honestly, because they have so many characters. And then I feel like it will be a few months and they're like, oh, I didn't really like this character's reference. And then they'll make like the entire thing with a new set of multiple angles. It's like, God, when do you when do you find time or the energy or motivation? Because I love my characters, but that's a lot of work. Just listening to the lo-fi beats that are supposed to be playing or that I wanted to play during the stream, and it's like it's making me weirdly tired. I should probably either turn it off or change it. I know. We're only 45 minutes in. I can't be getting sleepy. What am I supposed to do with that? Nothing. I also kind of feel like I'm getting to the point where I'm just going to start talking about random things. Completely, totally random, different little things, because I don't know what else to talk about. So if anyone has any questions or wants to talk about their own day, that's totally fine. You got to see dogs. Ren, did you know I love dogs? That I have a beautiful, wonderful dog of my own that unfortunately can't live with me and my mother has unofficially stolen because she also loves her too much? She's a not so mini Australian Shepherd. Um, she is 7 years old now. She's still a baby in my heart, though. Mom did pay for that dog, yes. It's just really funny because she was like, yeah, your dog's just okay. And now she's like, never mind. I love this dog. This dog's mine. You can't have this dog. Um, yeah, no, it's a little funny being like, oh, how much is she supposed to weigh? And the internet being like, like maybe like 20 pounds. Meanwhile, she's a pretty healthy size and weighs like 40. She's not fat or anything. Well, she's a little, we would argue she's fat, but she's in fine shape. She's just kind of big. She's a big mini. And that does sound nice. Was it like an adoption event or just like a fun bring your pet to school day? Golden Retriever specific? Just because y'all really like Golden Retrievers? Is that like your college's mascot or anything? Or just really like Golden Retrievers? I mean, they're great dogs. It's just funny to hear that's what the event was. Why do I keep hitting binary color? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you can explain the punchline to me later if you want. Alright, Ren, well, I think your character request specifically is done. I want to let you know that drawing a character named Kikyo was very fun, very nostalgic. Oh, hello! If you have any questions or maybe a request, you are welcome to ask or share. Yeah, no problem. And Bren, I'll send you the PNG file for it later. Oh, I watched a lot of Inuyasha growing up. Yeah, yeah. Same hat. It's a good name though. Also, AVLT, if you are from the Discord server, you are welcome to send me a character over Discord if you would like, and I can draw them. Or you are welcome to just kind of hang out. I don't know if I would personally say that Inuyasha slaps, but it certainly is an experience. Ah, that's totally fine. Okay, I will. Fine, I'm gonna draw him. I know I already asked, but why does Soichi look like that? I mean, uh, I don't know. I certainly didn't chew on nails when I was 11. Also, like, I don't like that I don't know what expression this kid has. Yeah, I hope people think he's really weird. Also, I did not know he was 11. Don't his curses actually work, or is it just weird coincidence? I don't remember. Hello, Seraph. So this is Suichi from the Junji Ito series. Um, I don't know a lot about him, except that he likes to run around and curse people. He's incredibly petty, and I don't remember if his curses work or not, or if it's just that good old young boy illusion. They do work, okay. His malintent has results. Are you bored? It's only been an hour. Yeah, I feel like I watched one episode with you, and it happened to be one of the episodes that he's in. And it's that thing where he's having like a mental monologue about, cursing people and being petty, and then his family's just like, ah, what a weird boy. Your son's so strange. Certainly he'll grow out of it. Yeah, no, Mob's a good boy. I think with that it's more of like, oh, what a silly little thing that he can do. Whereas with Suichi, I'm sure they just think he's weird. playlist is really not helping me out here. It'll be like, ooh, fast song, slow song, fast song, slow song. I hope that you like how I'm drawing your gremlin boy. Glad. Good. Be like, good, you should. Like, no. I don't know, because if you were like, no, I hate it, I would draw him again. I don't know. Is Shuichi in the new one? What? Nice. More boy content for my friend. Oh, that is fun. Yeah, he seems like one of the more unique standalone characters, so it makes sense that they would use imagery for him and stuff. I say as though I've watched a bunch of Junji Ito or read Junji Ito. I have not. Art's cool though. Mr. Ito is cool. Oh yeah, no, he's the epitome of a little gremlin little brother. Like he's the little brother that scuttles past you in the hallway and you're like, why can't you just be normal? And then he hisses at you. Ooh, a loud car. Vroom vroom. Yeah, no, it checks out. I'm sure that my sister would agree that I am vaguely Suichi shaped. I'd like to think that I am nicer, but you never know. Friday asked if I could draw L from Death Note, and I don't know why that's so funny to me. I guess because he is also another hunched over weird gremlin of a. I was gonna say of a man, but I guess he's technically. I don't remember how old L is. Anime logic tells me he's probably a teenager. Is he an adult? Okay. I don't know. Ren, I hope you're a little bit more normal than Elle is. I don't know. I think that you're fine. Monday, I don't know how to tell you that. I think your entire friend group is made out of a bunch of enablers, arguably including myself. We are literally all the first to be like, do it. It's okay, we all have problems. See, we all need to find friends that tell us to not do it. And it's always bad when I'm the friend who has to stop my other enabling friends. Because at that point, you really, really shouldn't do it. Like, I only say no to bad ideas. No, yeah, Finn, I know not to ask you something unless if I want the answer to be yes. And Finn, I love your consistency. I love it. That I can be like, you know what, I'm on the edge of doing something. You know who will, you know, will give me enough confidence to actually do it? Gotta phone up my friend. Like, not to be like, you're the reason that I asked my roommate if we could get Wendy's the other day, but you did put it in my brain. It's like, oh, it's like right there, and I don't really want to cook. Wendy's. Yeah, no, usually it's just Wendy's. Um, I don't know. I got like I don't remember if I mentioned it, but I guess I can mention it for the stream. Is that I guess for context, I've been working on like trying to get a tattoo and like schedule it and everything. And I like to talk to my coworkers, you know, we're all pretty friendly. And my one coworker who is usually like, "Oh, yeah, like if you have the opportunity to like do it, you know, like go for it." She has been like very uh hesitant about me like spending the money to get a tattoo. And obviously it's just like a suggestion or advice, but it's definitely been very, I guess, surprising because it's like, listen, you know, I don't buy like anything most of the time. I usually buy like a thing once every month or a couple months. That's what I do. I save up and then I buy something. So it's just, I don't know. It was just very surprising to have that strong of like a pushback of her not wanting me to do it. And I'm like, I have like it's not gonna be that thing where I wind up getting it and I'm at zero. It's like I'm gonna have like I still have stuff after that. I'll like I can get a tattoo and pay rent. Yeah, no, it's the but it's like, man, it's just really weird when it's someone you talk to about like different life events and like you know you trust their opinion on it and then it's just surprising. I don't know, it was weird. Obviously, I'm still gonna get a tattoo anyway. Probably gonna get the first part of it. Looks like in April at this point, which is fine. Um, and then probably not get it finished until late summer, maybe July, August. Very excited though. I'm also the person who's like, if you want a tattoo and you can afford it, you should just do it. Like, as long as obviously you are above a certain age, um, like, no one's gonna stop you when you want to get a tattoo if you're like 18, 19. But yeah, if you really want it and you can afford it, eh. I like that part of both of our arguments as well was that like life is short. Um, or like what is it? It's like that we're both of the arguments is that like I was young. Like as I was like, yeah, I don't really have anything else going on in my life. I might as well do it. And then she's like, "Oh, you're young. You have plenty of time to get it." And I'm like, "Yeah, and I have the money to do it now. I'm gonna do it now. God dang it." Oh yeah, like I said, Ren, dude, if you want it, like look at artists. You live in the United States, right? So, look at people in your state. Um, look at the different art style you think that you would really want. Um, and like things that people do recommend is like finding tattoo artists on like Instagram. Instagram is a very big portfolio area for tattoo artists, which I think is interesting. It's where I found the person that is going to be designing and doing my tattoo. Ooh, Zakeda would be really good. I'm I really like bug tattoos. Um, Also make sure you set up like a personal budget. Um, and like you don't have to, I guess, figure everything out because if you do have questions and you just kind of know roughly what you'd want, you can always talk to whatever tattoo artist you're interested in and they can help you figure it out too. But like set aside a rough budget. Um, and like even just knowing, oh, I kind of want something like cicada themed, or that's great. Maybe look for people who have done bug artwork before or have done stuff in the style that you like. I think figuring that out is probably more important. And if you're willing to, let's say your dream artist is a little bit more expensive, if you're willing to wait, you should wait. I think that's the only time you should wait, is if you really want to save it for the artist of your choice. I'm also very passionate about tattoos. I don't know if my manager knows that. Or my coworker manager. We're practically equals, but also she's also technically my boss. But we're very informal because I work at a college. Tattoo artists are really cool. They are, that's like one of those career paths, like for the area that I live in, whenever people would see that like I drew and that I was good at drawing, they were always like, "Oh, well, like, do you want to be a tattoo artist? Are you going to be a tattoo artist?" I am worried about making mistakes. You have to be very, very good, and just there's so much work and like effort and money that goes into being a tattoo artist. And I don't really think it's for me. Um, but I'm also someone who like I would love to learn how to like tattoo like second skin and I guess fruit, you know, like never actually ever tattoo anybody, just learn how to use a machine. Yeah, I don't know if I'm confident enough in my line work. Um, I guess you can always, practice and work on that. I used to do colored pencil and ink work. That's what I did when I was learning throughout middle school, and then eventually in high school, I got a digital tablet. I still know how to obviously do line work and stuff, but it feels weird, feels different. I think people who go and buy cheap tattoo machines and tattoo themselves, their friends, are insane. I don't know why you would ever do that. Half of them either wind up getting permanent scarring or really bad infections. Yeah, I don't know why people think it's a good idea. Um never made sense in my head. Though I mean these are people who even they like it doesn't really help you if you do have an artistic background, but it's like it's I don't know. It kind of reminds me of people just buy like welding machines and are like, "Ooh, I'm gonna." It's like, "Oh, I'm gonna weld this thing that like supports my house." It's like that's dangerous, bud. You should get a professional to do that. You know that can potentially kill you, right? I don't know. It's just, mm, I think like tattoo infections are one of the nastiest, like just like skin infections you can get, and it's not good. And those online kits got real cheap ink in them, and that real cheap ink ain't made for people. So I don't recommend it. Just pay somebody. Oh man, that was another thing. Last time I talked to my coworker, she's like, cause I mentioned price to her. I was like, yeah, okay. And she's like, can you like haggle with him? And I'm like, no, you don't you don't haggle with artists like at all, but especially like in tattoo etiquette, it is incredibly rude. Yeah, no, it's not like again, not like a used car. Mm-mm. That is the quote of their service. Yeah, no. I was like, what are your rates? And then he told me, and I was like, cool. It's like roughly for something like this. And like, I was just like, that's it. If I want to get a tattoo by him, that's what it would be. You don't, and you either take it or leave it. And I was even nervous to ask about his rates because sometimes tattoo artists, um, which I don't know how I personally feel about this, but it's that thing where if you even ask about money, they'll just not they'll refuse to tattoo you. It's like, listen, I've never gotten a tattoo before. I'm just asking. I don't know. I want to know I have enough in the bank. Um, yeah, no, I mean, literally, yeah, don't haggle with artists. I mean, the only time you can ever ask them if they were willing to do something is like if you're doing a trade, and usually tattoo artists will only do trades with other tattoo artists or people who they know will follow through with it, or it's a whole. I mean, and then that's up to the artist. But yeah, I was like, oh, she doesn't know. She doesn't know. It's okay. I'm just really working on this hair. I got. See, that's the thing. You either get story time or you get me actually drawing. You can't have both. Yeah, no, and I don't want to get blacklisted. That shop's really cool. That artist is really cool. I know, little does my coworker know that my aftercare supplies that I ordered arrived the other day. I got really excited. It's literally just like saran wrap and like healing ointment, and it's like, tee, my tattoo things are here. Oh, here's I guess a little bit of a fun game. What would you get tattooed if you got a tattoo when you were like 16? Like, what kind of tattoo would you have now? And if you are 16, my God, what tattoo would you have? Yeah, that's fair. Usually if you want to get a tattoo, it's good for it could mean anything. Even if it's just like if you want to get a tattoo of like a cat because you really really like cats, or maybe you have a pet cat and it's gotten you through like a lot of maybe like mental illness or just a rough part in your life. Just pets are very comforting. Or it could be that it's like, oh, I like butterflies. No, nothing else. I just like butterflies. Get a butterfly tattoo. They're cool. They look good. I don't care if artists are tired of tattooing butterflies. There's a reason why people like them. If I got a tattoo when I was 16, it would probably be of like a crow or something. Like just the edgiest 16-year-old tattoo that I could possibly get. Yeah, that's just a fun little question that tattoo artists will ask people or like ask each other. Because if you have parents' permission in some of the states, you can get a tattoo when you were 16, and some people do. I think that's a little bold, a little brave, but I don't know. Probably don't get a tattoo when you're 16. But I guess the last little tangent on that is that I guess a little fun fact and correlation here is when I got my ears pierced again, um, the tattoo slash piercing shop was playing Death Note on their TVs. And I walked in and I saw it, I was like, I'm in the right place. Okay. I spent a long time on this one for no reason. Okay, I think I'm probably gonna do one more. And then I'm gonna either take a break or call it a day so I can eat dinner. Luckily, I have leftovers, so I don't have to cook anything. Oh yeah, no, I like to talk, believe it or not. especially since my music is not working. I would love it if it did, but it's not, so might as well go on a little tangent, this time about tattoos. Also, Ren tells Z I love them, but this is the darkest colored horse I've ever seen in my goddamn life. Can't see him. Oh, there he is. Oh yeah, no, we love it when an undulate has teeth. Z. I pronounce it like Z. XY, you know, XYZ. How do you pronounce it? Well, it's taken from like their full name. If you just take that sound out of their name, that's the sound. Is that not what I is like Zai? I don't know. I feel like in words IE is still pronounced E, so that's still Z. Well, I may not be very good at the English. Like fly. I was gonna say all of these are still technically how you pronounce it Z. Zai? Oh man. Ooh, this is embarrassing. I've been friends with them for like a year. Oh no. Well, like, oh, I'm sorry, that's still really messing me up. Because it's like, obviously it's their name, so I'm not gonna be like, well, I'm not gonna pronounce it like that. Because it's a name, so like, of course I want it to be correct, but that's so strange. It's just strange for my brain. It's like, they're fine. Okay, let's draw a weird horse. Do you know anything about this horse? Because I don't even remember how to draw horses. Does this horse have forward-facing eyes? Or is that just how, like, they draw it? Like, is this like a wolf horse? Okay. Dog horse. This is when I forget how to draw dogs, too. Oh no. Interesting. Is that kind of like a church grim, or are they a bit different? I don't actually know that mythology. I kind of wish I had an excuse to draw a bigger picture of them. They sound cool. Okay. Well, I didn't know if you meant like a general black dog or not, if that makes sense. Just it's like, oh yeah, it's like a horse and a black dog. Um, Church grims are cool though. I like them. I didn't know they could be horses. Oh yeah, probably. Oh, I don't know how to draw a dog horse. My phone does not know what brightness. It's doing a little phone rave right now. I know it's dark in here. The sun is going down. It's 6 p.m. Debating if I feel like doing another stream, I guess, of more work related pieces later, or maybe either save it for tomorrow or just not stream it, or maybe just do a Discord stream. That way music works and everyone can talk if they want. I don't know if you would want to jump on that bandwagon, Ren. Is an angry horse. I guess I ask because it's like, ooh, what do I talk about? Does anyone want to learn about fish? I got fish. I was a zoology major in college, so if you can imagine, I'm kind of super into animals. Like, mostly just draw for fun and some extra money. Oh, a giraffe? I feel like I must have at some point in my life. I don't think I've ever drawn a giraffe in my adult life, though. They're really fun, though. They got that funky forehead shape. Oh, absolutely. I would love to draw a giraffe in the future. Yeah. I was even thinking it's like if anyone had a really cool giraffe Sona, because I feel like that's the only reason why someone would ask me to draw a giraffe, is if it was their Sona. Sometimes I wonder if I should have a giraffe Sona because I do the thing where I'll like stand next to someone and then wildly headbutt them from the side. It's what I do to my close friends and my sister. Quite literally do the giraffe thing. See, I know the answer is however many you want, but like how many Sonas is one person allowed to have? Like really? I feel like I'll lose track. I have like one and like a half, and that's already a lot for me. That's so cute. A butter pancake giraffe? Because the first thing I thought of is that like its little spots were like the squares on waffles. That sounds so cute. I actually need to properly like sit and draw my second persona, which I guess technically isn't a quote unquote fursona because it's an iguana. I am at that awkward thing where my main Sona has like a different way to spell my name, and I don't know what to what to name my iguana Sona because she's like a comfort Sona. This dog horse feels silly. I feel like I didn't quite draw it right, but that's okay. It's free dog horse. I hope they like it. See, that's can you guys see that? That's so dark, and this is the lighter version of it. I'm teasing them. They're fine. I just had to do it one more time. Whoops. Guess last fun fact of the night: horses are native to my home state. This is where they, I was gonna say crawled out of the ocean, but more or less. Yeah, it's really cool. We have we have the, I don't know what to call them, the like the proto horses. Like we have a fossil replica of it at my college's mini museum, and then they have it next to like a modern horse, and they're so small. They're so silly. Yeah, they're so small. Yeah, and then they eventually either they got transported farther like west, and I think they migrated north, but I don't remember. They were certainly transported all over the United States. Yeah, wild horses are kind of a problem, but it really depends on the area, and I don't remember. I think mostly in the Great Plains they're an issue. I think up farther north they might be fine. I feel like their biggest competition is like deer, and the deer up north are fine. And I doubt the moose care that much. The moose might care, I don't know. Yeah, I just know that they're mostly an issue with, I think, like bison, and other things like that. Because they're also moderately territorial, despite the fact that they're made out of fiberglass. Yeah, I think it would be really cool. Um, Here's the thing. I both think that it would be really fun and really cool to see a wild bison and a wild moose. However, both of those things are megafauna and can very easily kill you. So I am just gonna mind my business with our teeny tiny local deer. Yeah, I know they're very big, very beautiful, very powerful, very scary. I would be really disappointed if I accidentally got killed by a moose because so far I've done a really good job avoiding them. Like, I feel like if I run into a moose, it's a freak accident. But maybe that means that that's how I was meant to go. Because I don't know why else I would run into a moose. That's probably good. I don't know if this horse is actually tinted blue or if this is just an artistic choice. We're gonna make it all blue. Yep. Now it kind of looks like a kelpie. haunts. Okay. Alright, well, it is past 6, at least where I am, so I'm probably gonna call it here. Might do a small Discord stream for any of you guys that are from the Discord. And I'm gonna go find some food. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for hanging out, guys. And I will post everything I wound up drawing over on the Discord and on my other socials when I feel like editing them. So, thanks again. Hope you guys have a good time, and I'll probably talk to half of y'all later anyway. Yeah, thank you for coming by. Alright, bye guys.